lone wolf programming. And the older you want you to learn to code. On my second day programming with artificial intelligence, I learned that it speeds up programming hundreds of times. Hundreds of times. The claim I saw earlier stated that it improves development by 50%. But that's ridiculous. That is nothing. That is probably a lie. It is 100 times faster than that. The AI removes the need for frameworks even, and there is no need to write complex code. The AI does it well enough to clean up well and work great. A lone wolf, or saber-tooth, or snaggle-tooth for that matter, is always held back because there is never time to go full programmer and build layers and tools for tools and browser and code editor plugins. But AI now makes that possible. Now the lone wolf can do everything. You can build all kinds of side projects, all kinds of little companies, and monthly subscription experiments even. Now the biggest challenge is just vision, something that programmers still deny themselves, because vision is actually painful. It is hard not to be able to program everything all the way, to always do just the edges so that it barely works. Not being able to afford development teams or explore new worlds and tangents sucks. The AI has changed that. And now we all have to revisit old research. We might as well go back to 1950s and take it step by step. Equipped with AI, programmers are so powerful now that everything has to be relearned in new context, in the more powerful context. We need to begin looking at all the inventions that there was never time to actually create, because it may be possible now. If you are still not convinced, there's a punchline to this text, and it goes straight for the kisser, because the language models are really good programming teachers. You are able to ask, how do other programmers do this? What are some alternatives? How to optimize this code and make it better? I'm going to repeat what I just said 2 more times so that you hear it, because it takes a while to understand how everything has changed. You are able to ask, how do other programmers do this? What are some alternative methods? How do I optimize it? What are some ideas to make this better? And again, you are able to ask, how do others do this? How did other programmers solve this issue? What are some alternatives to this? How to optimize this piece of code and make it better? Do you have any ideas? Please, it is time to learn programming, because 20 years from now, the older you will regret not having done so. Language models made programming the most important subject. Start with the language behind web pages, as it is most popular, has the most data to train on, and most people asking questions. Quit your job? Temporarily drop out of high school? Pretending to learn can wait. This is real. This is urgent. This is important. This changes the future. Start with simple tutorials about JavaScript, get some videos, get a tutor if you need them. Learn basic JavaScript and then head straight for talking with the AI, for communicating ideas, for asking for code, and start piecing together your ideas, your dreams, your little companies. Programmers will always make sure that a fine and free programming AI will always be but a torrent away. You can bet on it. You can rely on it. Hurry. There is no telling what you will create, but we can be sure that the faster you get there, the better. Do not let ineffective education interfere with you becoming a powerful programmer. This is important.